What's up, everybody? This is Squiggy with the Music Experience and Loudwire's Gear Factor. I'm hanging out with the maestro, Mr. Gus G. When you were little Gus G, right? Little Gus G. You were sitting at home before you had picked up guitar. What was the song or the riff or the performance that made you want to be a guitar player?
Believe it or not, it was actually my dad listened to primarily Greek music at home, folk music, which I wasn't digging really. But then one day he had this rock vinyl that he had brought from America, from my uncle's house. It was Frampton Comes Alive.
Oh yeah. And
I remember when I heard that, he was doing the talk box effect, making the guitar talk and say these words and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like 9 years old, and I was blown away. I was like, whoa, what is this? What is this? And it didn't take long after that. I went up to my dad and was like, I want to do this. This is like the mission in life.
Yeah.
Somehow. And I asked for my dad to buy me a guitar and start taking lessons. And in the beginning, I got this classical guitar, which I hated because I wanted an electric guitar,
Right.
But yeah, eventually I got an electric guitar. I mean, since 10 years old, that has been my life pretty much. I was listening to all kinds of stuff. For me, it was really easy to pick up on Black Sabbath because, of course, I loved it because it was so heavy, but so easy to play to as well. Like, you didn't have to have amazing technique to be able to play something like Iron Man, Like, when you're a kid, this is like the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
And even now, it's the coolest thing ever. So, or even like Paranoid, Like just those kind of things. It was always cool, and it's this was just like me jamming in my bedroom for years and years. And from there on, it went to maybe Metallica, and from there it went to Yngwie Malmsteen. I'm like, wow, I want to learn how to play lead guitar, not just the riffs.
Sure.
And then that's when all the heavy practicing came into play. And I was basically the kind of kid that just locked myself in the room for like 2 or 3 years and never went out until I had all this stuff mastered.
What was the first solo you learned?
First solo, ooh. I think it was Metallica, Nothing Else Matters or something like that.
Yeah.
Because that was also very easy to play, So wait. So stuff like that, this was probably the first solo that was like, whoa, I can shred. I played it, didn't play it very good, but
what's the riff that you've written that you feel like most embodies everything that you are, where you came from, where you are, maybe at the time you were or time today? What's the Gus G riff?
Oh, I don't know, man. It's hard to say. All right, a lot of people come up and tell me they like this song I did years ago called "The Fire and the Fury." It's this instrumental. So. And then it goes to this lead. So yeah, a lot of people tell me that they like this one. So I think that's kind of like a representative of my style, the riffing. But there's more to it, obviously.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna kind of put you on the spot a little bit, man,
right.
And we'll kind of end the interview this way. What do you feel are the 3 riffs that every young person should know, be aware of? The most important 3 riffs.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Only 3? Oh, man. I don't know. Depends. Everybody got different tastes, man. I mean, if you're into metal, you should definitely. If you're starting, you're talking about somebody who's starting out, right? Like a newbie.
Yep.
I mean, I would definitely suggest anything off of, you know, Priest or Maiden or Megadeth or Metallica. So yeah. Or Sabbath. Sabbath is always good to start with.
Yeah, sure.
Doesn't matter what era we're in. I mean, it's timeless.
Absolutely.
So, you know, kids should listen to Sabbath or let them discover Sabbath on their own.
Sure.
They will dig it, I'm pretty sure.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate you hanging out, man.
Yeah, man, it's always a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Very fun talking to you, man. This is Squiggy, Music Experience, Loudwire's Gear Factor, hanging out with Gus G. Peace.